Well, can we have another round of applause for this amazing class? Well, now I think it's safe to say that in Boston and in New England, the long winter of our discontent has finally ended. The grass grows, the buds burst, the meadow is spotted with fire and gold and the tint of flowers, and one is constrained to respect the perfection of this world in which our senses converse. So said Ralph Waldo Emerson in his now famous speech to the graduating class of the Harvard Divinity School more than a century and a half ago. Today, for you, marks the end of one thing and the beginning of another. In this place and in this hour, we welcome you into the company of educated people, a ritual repeated at scores of American colleges and universities during this season of hope, of joy, and of renewal. While you came to Emerson from many different communities and academic institutions and work environments, a common thread that united you with your classmates was your commitment to pursue knowledge in communication or the creative expression, the fields in which Emerson specializes and excels. At Emerson, we sought to give you access to the knowledge and the tools that you will need to play leadership roles in these important fields, including not only the acquisition of specialized skills, but also the broader knowledge of the implications of and the context of your work. You are at home in the world of ideas, in the world of practice and profession, because you understand the relationship between the two. Through your courses and projects, you developed knowledge. You developed a network based on real-world experiences. You will leave Emerson prepared for increased responsibilities as an agent for change, as a motivator, as a leader, and as someone who writes whether poetry or prose or fiction or drama, someone who writes with vision and purpose. In your life after Emerson, I charge you to make no small plans because, as the author remarked, small plans don't create the magic that stir the souls and hearts of people. Believe in your own thoughts. The highest merit that we ascribe to Moses, Plato, and Milton, said Emerson, is that they set at naught books and traditions and spoke not what others thought, but what they thought. So speak with conviction, but avoid arrogance. Be critical of the world around you, but without diffidence or indifference. Be discerning without being cynical, brilliant without being boastful. Show deference to history without being imprisoned by it. Know deep down inside that moral courage is greater than fame or fortune and that it outlasts both. Your education has and will serve you well. You have sufficiently mastered a set of academic disciplines that will enable you to solve problems, big and small, and change the world. Your education has prepared you well for a life of meaning and a life of hope, no matter the challenges, and there will be challenges, that lie ahead. And I hope that you will come to understand that your education here was deeply rooted in and connected to human experience and human endeavor, and that the process by which you deepen your connection to the living world will excite, inspire, delight, and confound you every day of your life. And know this about yourself. You're entitled to make risks, to take risks and make mistakes and change your mind. So rouse yourself to action and engage with something greater than yourself. All of us assembled here today wish you happiness, but we wish you much more than that. And while we wish you the prospect of making a living and a prosperous life, we wish you even more the prospect of a good life. For while the first may bring you pleasure, the second will bring you happiness that endures even when pleasure is absent. Those who walk in goodness, those who walk in beauty and truth, will have happiness as their faithful companion all of their lives. I hope that you will have great friends who are also great people. I hope that you will learn, as Kierkegaard reminds us, that while life must be understood backwards, it must be lived forward. People like me of a certain age, looking back on our youth, reflect on how the life that we have lived seems summed up mostly by the choices that we have made and the habits of being and character that shape those choices. The rhythms of daily life form a pattern which shape the days and years of our life. They are filled with meaning. So make good choices. And whatever you do, don't squander the education that you have been given. It is a precious gift. In all that you do, remain faithful to the education you have earned and the legacy that you have inherited. Share your talents and resources with those who have not had the fortune to participate in the bounty of life as you have. And when you depart from this commonwealth of learning, may your life bring you some work of noble note. May you find meaning in your commitment to others, and may your memories of Emerson be always undying. Good luck and good cheer.